Hey Math Fans, Test 16, Lesson 1. If your swords are ready, let's get started. Today we're going to work on multiplying money and finding patterns in graphs. So first up, let's multiply some money. So Johnny and his sister Sue were saving for new bikes. Johnny saved $85.35. If Sue saved 3 times as much as Johnny, how much did she save? Generally speaking, this should not be a very difficult question. We know that Johnny saved this much. That didn't work out quite how I thought it would, but that's all right. $85.35. And Sue saves 3 times more, so that means I'm going to do times 3. Now, obviously, I could do this on a calculator, but we're going to just try it out by hand. So this is the same as any multiplication question. Start here. 3 times 5 is 15, so I have to carry the tens. Then 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10, so I keep the 0 and carry the 10. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16, so I'll keep the 6 and carry the 1. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 1 makes 25. Now the important thing here is to make sure I get my decimal places right. So there's 2 decimal places in the question, which means there will be 2 decimal places in the answer, and that makes sense for money. So that means that Sue saved, don't mind my writing, I'm writing with my finger and it's not enjoying letting me do it very much, $256.05. So here's another one that you can give a try. So Johnny helps out at the fire station for $6.80 an hour. His boss agreed to pay him 1.5 times more if he came in on Sunday. How much will he make if he works 3 hours this Sunday? So pause the video here and take a few minutes to figure that out, and when you come back, I will have the answer for you. So the first thing I need to do is figure out what 1.5 times more would be. So 1.5 times would mean 1, he'll make 680, and then a half more. So half of 680, I'm going to do this the easy way. I'll start with doing the cents. So half of 80 cents is 40 cents. And then I'll do the dollars. Half of $6 is $3. So he will make, if he usually makes $6.80 an hour, then making 1.5 times will mean he makes his $6.80 he usually makes plus an extra half, $3.40. So that means he will be making $10.20 an hour, which is a pretty good deal. So he's going to work 3 hours on Sunday at $10.20 an hour. So I need to do $10.20 times 3. So starting with ones, obviously, 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 0 is 0. And 3 times 1 is 3. 2 decimal places in the question, so 2 decimal places in the answer. He will make $30.60 if he works for 3 hours on Sunday. And instead of trying to write it by hand, there's my sentence. And next up, let's talk about how to find patterns in graphs. So here we have a graph, and it says if the pattern on the graph continues, how much will Ben make on Friday? So here I have my days, here I have the money earned, Ben's earnings. So on Monday, he earned $2, so I'm just going to make a little note chart. It's not even really a chart. Off to the side. Tuesday, he earned $3. Wednesday, he earned $5. Thursday, he earned $9. So I have to figure out the pattern here. So we went up by 1, 2, 4. And I know, I'm just going to switch colors. So this went up by 1, plus 1, plus 2, this went plus 4. 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. So I'm pretty sure the pattern is going to be that the next one will be going up by 4 times 2 is 8. So that means 9 plus 8 is 17. He will make $8. So here's another graph and another pattern and another question. If the pattern on the graph continues, how much will Reed's raise be in year 8? So we have the years. They're kind of bumpy, but don't worry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here's the amount he gets in a raise every year. pause the video and see if you can figure out how much his raise will be in year 8. So again, I'm going to chart the amounts over on the side here. And when I do, the pattern, it's pretty obvious. So one thing that would be helpful to me to know is that there is an equation that goes with this graph, and it's year times 1,000 equals raise. And of course, year is on the x-axis, sorry. So I could call it x times 1,000 equals y, because this is the y-axis. That would be helpful if I didn't want to know year 8. Year 8 obviously will be 8,000. But what if I said to you, what is year 20? Well, 20 times 1,000 is 20,000. He'll get a $20,000 raise in year 20. Must be nice to be Reed. So I don't have room for my sentence, but it would be Reed's raise in year 8 will be $8,000. And we're done. So here's just a quick review for you. Number 1, Sue and Johnny kept saving money. When Sue had 5 times what Johnny had, she had $1,000. How much money did Johnny have? And number 2, based on the graph below, what will Reed's raise be in year 6? That's it. Have a good night. Get this done and bring it to school tomorrow, and I'll see you then.